What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Franchise Play. Gotta tell you about this new app called RotoQL. RotoQL works for users for DraftKings as well as FanDuel, and it does two things primarily. It saves time when you're picking lineups. The second thing that it does is obviously what? It helps you win more. RotoQL is designed to give you the same types of tools that the pros, that the hardcore daily fantasy sports players use to get success. You can get in on RotoQL with a three-day free trial by going to the link right here at the bottom of the screen. RotoQL.com/YouTube. Also, take a look in the description. You need to just click on it as well as some additional information. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. We got another episode of MyLeague, and as you can see, we're jumping right into it. This is a full game for Junior. The 76ers at his St. Louis Lightning. Early on, obviously, it's tied 2-2, but just into the first quarter, the Lightning are down. Now, Junior has been doing work with Cam Dawkins, and this is, you know how he is off the dribble. You already know how he is off the dribble. Slams it in, it's 15-11. The St. Louis Lightning have taken the lead. Look at Paul Pierce. No good. But the rebound, the Festus Ezeli, he finds Cam Dawkins is his name. 38-28. Up by 10, and look at Ben Simmons trying to keep the 76ers in the game. Cuts it to 8, 40-32. But Cam Dawkins with the ball again. He loves the left side of the floor. Finds Marvin Williams. Contested jump shot. He puts it in, and St. Louis is putting some distance between them and Philly. But Philly won't give up, down 10, but Cam Dawkins, give me the green light. Hits the three, it's 61-48, St. Louis up by 13. Up by 11 now, make it up by 9, make it up by 7. It's Dario Saric makes the layup. 71-61 in the corner, Gerald Henderson, everybody's hitting threes for the Lightning. 74-61 St. Louis. Now 76ers down 16, but they will not quit. Jaleel Okafor makes the lay-in. It's 83-69. Down by 12. Like I told you, they won't quit. Jared Bayless looking, probing. He finds the process, and you must trust him. And Festus Ezeli lost time, fell out in the middle. I don't know if that was Festus Ezeli or Marvin. I think it was Marvin Williams. He fell out, whatever. Cam Dawkins drives to the basket. Oh my God, that'll do it. The shovel alley-oop to Timofey Mozgov, and that is the dagger for Trio. That's the dagger. St. Louis wins 111-97, and Scott O'Gallagher is happy. His suit is too big, so OG, I'm gonna need you to get you a bigger suit because I don't know what they put on you here. But yeah, St. Louis is rolling. I mean, Junior's team is rolling, man. We can't hate on him, and it's really the player that is most responsible for this crazy surge is Cam Dawkins. Cam Dawkins has been playing out of his mind. He does it again in this game, gets the Jordan player of the game, and look at the stat line: 43 points, 3 rebounds, 11 assists. I do believe he scalped tickets before the game as well. Look at it, he's getting steals, he's hitting jump shots from the corner, he's driving, finishing through contact with his left hand, jump shot from deep. Look at this one, he goes up, two-hand slam with Nerlens Noel in the vicinity, driving and finishing there, another right-handed slam. This one's he's got oh my God, spin move, left hand. He's got an array of baskets, just crazy inside the paint. He can finish in a lot of different ways. 17 of 37 threes. That's a lot of threes. That's a lot of threes. He did have 7 turnovers though. So yeah, that shows you he does a lot, but he gives away a lot too. He gives away a lot. And you know, you play him, you got to make him pay for that. But he is very, very difficult to stop off the dribble. Very difficult. Junior just does all kinds of moves with the guy. I don't know. We got to make sure Junior hasn't been altering these moves and giving people dribble moves they ain't supposed to have. You know, we got to watch him. We got to watch him. But nonetheless, Cam Dawkins is having a year. Trying to sneak up into the MVP conversation. He's got to be moving there because St. Louis is playing well, and he is absolutely the catalyst for it. The 76ers did not have a great game at all. I mean, things did not go good. Yeah, just look. Nerlens Noel had 2 points and 7 rebounds, but he wasn't the leading scorer. As you move up here, you'll see it wasn't Luwawu either, but it was Joel Embiid had a nice double-double, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. It was 9 of 19 from the field. We'll see the process a little later. We got a game between them and the Mastodons coming up later in this episode. But let's jump ahead to Junior's next game, which is just the second half action. The Heat are in Seattle to take on the Profits, and Trey Lyles. Junior has not gone to Trey Lyles a lot, but he's going to him here with the fadeaway jump shot. Ties this game at 50. He took over in the second half, had a little bit of a deficit. But Trey Lyles again with the jump shot from the free throw line. Now the Profits are up 65 to 59. Up 77 to 69. Look at Chris Bosh. Bosh was playing quite well in this game. He would not give up. Neither will Goran Dragic from 3 in the fourth quarter. Cuts the lead to 8. If you saw my episode of Mazik Speaks, you know I talked about how Eric Spoelstra's Heat, they don't quit, and they're not quitting here either. Justice Winslow with the lay-in, and now this game is a 4-point affair. It's a 3-point game, and look at this though. Maurice Spates finds Ramon Sessions, and Ramon Sessions he decided that he was going to take over. Not 1 3, but 2 threes. Put some distance and some real adversity on the Miami Heat, and the Profits go ahead and extend this out to a quite comfortable 17-point win, 113 to 96. The player of the game, we just showed you what he did to help close out the Heat, and it is none other than Ramon Sessions. 26 points, a rebound, and 9 assists. Those 2 big threes that he hit in the fourth quarter was not everything. He did a lot more than that. Look at the drive to the basket. Comes off with a curl here. Jump shot. Fire. Straight down. Hits this out of the double team. Spates was starting to get doubled. He was doing some work on the block. Spates finds him again. Those are the 2 fourth quarter threes. He hits the fadeaway on the baseline here. Then the real deal, Reggie McCoy. The real McCoy finds him as well. I mean, he played like he had the catch and shoot badge. For real. Look at this. He was all over the place. 6 threes for Sessions, 6 of 12 from 3-point range. But Reggie McCoy, he might be one of the most underrated of the franchise players that we have in this MyLeague. You know, our core 6, the big 6. He had another 22 and 10 game, and that just seems to be just what he does. But I'm going to be honest with you, Junior's not really appreciating Reggie McCoy right now. He's not. He doesn't give him the props that he's supposed to get. He don't even give the Profits overall the props they're supposed to get. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe we'll ask about a trade since he's not being treated properly. He's probably disgruntled. Chris Bosh with 24.6 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. He was good. He was good, but not good enough as Junior pulls out the victory. Now, let's move to the final game of this episode. It is a full game for me, for FP. As a reminder, please make sure you go ahead and give this video a like. If you have not done it yet, we would love to get 75 likes on this video. We'd appreciate it. We would. We'd also appreciate it if we could get a better start. Ersin Ilyasova just took Teddy Forbes to the basket and dunked on somebody who had on a colorful uniform. 16 to 9. The 76ers are up. Look at Teddy Forbes. He shot that one and missed it. Henson gives him the rebound. He gets it back. He's working on Ilyasova. The moves didn't work, but he never stops working. On the glass. Working hard. See, that's one of them buckets that after you score at the end, you go, ah! You know them Draymond Green primal reels after he just jumped. You know, he can't barely jump over a credit card. But he, you know what I'm saying. Up by 2, but the 3 from Cephalosha gives the Mastodons a 5-point lead, 32 to 27. But Ben Simmons comes right back. Look at the dream shake, rimming good. Puts it in. They cut it to 3. Yeah, the Mastodons not happy about that defense. Look at this play here though. Bad pass from Henson on the inside leads out to a transition opportunity, and that's a bucket for Bayless. And the 76ers have a 50 to 49 lead. Bayless would have a pretty big game, but Teddy Forbes is in the building. Fade away in the face of Ersin Ilyasova. In the face. Ties the game up at 52. A little bit later, 54 to 52. They're moving the ball up the court. Timothy Luwawu with the 3 for you out of the corner. 57-52. DJ Augustine bringing the ball up the court. He goes, oh, crossover behind the back, didn't lead to nothing. Gives it to Forbes. He's driving. Oh, look at the dump off pass and one for John Henson. And he's got a chance to tie this game up. He would tie it up. He's completing the and one opportunity. The process flopped, but hey, it didn't work out. 75-72 now, though. The 76ers are up, but Jose Calderon, give him the green light. He hits the 3, ties the game up at 75. 84-83, Mastodons in another close game. DJ Augustine doing his best Ramon Sessions impression. And now, look at that there. Ramon Sessions impression. That rhymes. And then he drops off the dime to the money man. Teddy Forbes, 2-hand slam on Ilyasova. Stop embarrassing that man from Turkey. The 3 from Augustine puts it down again. Augustine's killer. But this is the dagger. Offensive rebound for Henson. Henson has been the unsung hero of the Mastodons. He has played really well, and he helped guide the Mastodons to this victory, which was a big one because they were losing a lot. They were on a losing streak, and they had to break it. 109-96. The 76ers got a good beating throughout this entire episode of our MyLeague series. They just got slapped around for the whole game. The Jordan player of the game is the money man. Teddy Forbes, 32 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. You just made the list. What a game. What a game. Look at, he hit 2 threes out of the corner. It was late in the game, was kind of, you know, inconsequential, but he hit 2 threes. He hit a lot of fadeaways too. Look at them. Coming down the lane with filth on your mind, slamming it down. Oh my God. Ilyasova got dunked on so much in this game that he should just get an endorsement with a poster company because he's on a lot of them anyway. He might as well get paid for it. Bang! Just getting smoked. 32 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers. But look at the free throws. Teddy Forbes has got to work on his free throws. I mean, he couldn't throw a skittle in the Arctic Ocean from short range if it was a free throw. 4 of 11. That is ridiculous. That's not good. That ain't good. What is going on? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. That's you no. That ain't good. You can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, 4 of 11? That's crazy. But we won. So we, Jared Bayless, 24 points, 7 assists. Joel Embiid, 13 points, 7 rebounds. He didn't do to me what he did to Junior. I mean, he worked over the Lightning, but he didn't get that on me. He didn't get that on me, Chris Anderson, DNP, coach's decision. All right, let's take a look at some of these leaders. You know who's leading the league in scoring. Levi, do it to Callaway. 37 a game. Harden's right there. DeRozan's there. McCollum's there. Lowry and Forbes is 6th in the league in scoring. Let's see who else from our teams up. Cam Dawkins is up to 12th in the league in scoring. LeBron's only 14th. Let's see. Jimmy Butler is 18th. D'Angelo Russell's 19th. Brad Beal 20th. Wall 21st. Looking for another one of our franchise guys. There's Reggie McCoy. He's 31st, averaging 20 and 9. Give Reggie some respect. Put some respect on his name, man. He's playing well, and nobody say nothing. Alan Crabb is 45th. If you 45th, then you probably just don't even need to. Nobody need to say nothing about it. I mean, you go up to somebody telling you somebody I'm 45th. If you 45th in anything, I don't care even if there's 1,000 people out there. If you're 45th, it just don't sound good. You know what you should say if you're 45th? Tell somebody I'm in the top 50. Don't say I'm 45th. That just sounds, that ain't good. You don't want that. Just don't do that. Let's see, what do we got here? These are assist numbers. DJ Augustine is averaging 6.1. All right, let's slide it up here. And we got EJ Moon, 8th. And he's averaging 9.2. Sergio Rodriguez is averaging 9. Look at the steals. Not a lot of people getting a lot of steals. I think Yusuf Nurkic gets a lot of steals. Yes, he does. There is. Junior's Yusuf. How in the world he's getting 2 steals a game with Yusuf Nurkic? It blows my mind. I don't know, but he's doing it. The blocks. Who's getting blocks? Mozgov. He's got 2 blocks a game. That's pretty good. So as we flip through these statistics, you know how it is. As always, I appreciate you watching. Brandon Jennings needs to stop turning the ball over so much. That would help us out a lot. But like I said, appreciate you watching. God bless and peace.